Big news coming in after 37 days in India. UK's F-35 fighter cleared for a test flight. Remember, the aircraft has been stranded for about 5 weeks now, or more possibly. The British F-35 fighter jet is set for a trial sortie. Sources are telling India today that a team of around 24 experts have repaired the technical issues with the F-35. That the fighter has been repaired. Team of technicians is set to return to the United Kingdom tomorrow. F-35 is most likely to be moved from the hangar today itself. There could be a trial sortie. Next steps on its return, eventual return to UK will be decided only after that trial is finished. So it's been already 37 days in India. After, remember, it made an emergency landing at Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. This was 14th of June. Since then, there have been British technicians also in the country and working with the Indian team to repair the aircraft. Shibimol KG joining me for the latest on that. Shibimol, from what appeared to be a question mark, what happened, how did this British aircraft arrive here and why, to full-on jokes and memes, and now 37 days on, what is the confirmation that you can bring to us? Is it on its way out?
Well, Pooja, it looks like, there's a final end to all the trolls and memes that's been flooding the social media since the last many days. To be precise, since the last 37 days, as the F-35, you can see behind me in the visuals, has been brought out of the hangar to the bay right now. Now, tomorrow is when it is expected to fly back. As you rightly pointed out, there will be a trial run. There will be a trial sortie that will be taken out before the final confirmation that will come in about it flying back. But what we're understanding from the airport sources is that the technical issue that was reported has been fixed and it's been brought out of the hangar. It was moved into the hangar around 2 weeks ago when the technical team from the UK arrived. Now, the technical issue has been fixed. It is likely to take the trial and then mostly fly back tomorrow. Now, the technical team, the UK engineering experts team has been staying in Thrivanthapuram since the last 2 weeks trying to fix this. Initially, it landed on the 14th June stating that it was running on low fuel. It made an emergency landing at the Thrivanthapuram Airport. It was awaiting the, a nod from the center to refill and then fly back. But later, it was reported that there's a technical issue and that needs to be fixed. So initially, a team from the British ship had come here and tried to fix this, but it was not possible. Later, it was said that an expert team is required to look into the exact technical issue. It again stayed at Thiruvanthapuram Airport for a pretty long time, and that's when the expert team arrived 2 weeks ago to fix this. It's been fixed is what we know. It was taking a routine flying is what we are understanding, and also it was operating from the British aircraft carrier HMS Prince of Wales when it made the emergency landing. But there's naturally a lot of curiosity that was surrounded around the F-35 that's been stranded in the Thrivanthapuram Airport since the last 37 days, with many memes, trolls, everything being shared on social media, with some of the prominent pages, official pages also joining in and using the F-35's stay at the Thiruvanthapuram Airport as a promotional strategy. So there's naturally a lot of curiosity till it flies back is what we know, and we'll have to also wait and understand what exactly was the technical issue. We might not get to know what exactly it is since it's an internal issue, but for now what we're seeing is it being brought out of the hangar and it's clearly seen out at the Thiruvanthapuram Airport now, as we can see in the visuals.
All right, that's the first visual of that aircraft, the F-35 being brought out from the hangar. And there will be a trial sortie as well. The team of British engineers are setting the craft for trials before it can move to its original base. But that will also take some more measures, checks and balances. It suggested earlier that the team cannot mend the problem in the Indian MRO facility. We'll see how that goes in the days to come. But look at that. The first visual on your screen. 37 days ago, this British aircraft made an emergency landing at the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. Shibimol KG is getting us the first visual that it's been brought out of the hangar, which means there will be a trial sortie. If that goes well, can it make a trip back home and to its original base as well? Shibimol, so how many more days it can take? How much time are we looking at? And in a short while, we're expecting that sortie to begin?
Now, please check the frame. Now, trying to resolve the issue.
Shibimol, if you can hear me, so I'm expecting that in just a short while, we'll have that trial sortie begin as well. How much time are you possibly looking at for the final return, or could that take some days as well? All right, I'll return to my colleague in just a short while. That's the first visual of the British F-35 being brought out from the hangar. First and exclusive on India Today. This is interesting. Remember, this has been how the aircraft at that point believed that it needs to make an emergency landing, felt that Thiruvananthapuram International Airport would be the best location. They collaborated. They spoke, of course, with the authorities, and that's when the landing happened. So the stranded aircraft ever since then is ready now for a trial sortie. There was a British team of engineers with the Indian team of technicians as well working together. There have been some corrections that have been made as well. But for now, this British Royal Navy stealth fighter jet set for the first sortie. Their technical glitches will be checked, if any. And if it is all repaired, it will possibly, in the next few days, make its flight again to the original base. But this was very interesting, about 37 days. It started with what exactly happened, why was this emergency landing needed, and then there were a full-on memes and jokes that were being made out of it as well, all in, of course, light humor about Kerala, India, and the British aircrafts as well. Meanwhile, a team of technicians have been working on the technical flaws, and if all goes well, if the trial sortie is on track, then we are told that the aircraft could return in the next few hours to the UK itself, which means this week itself that return could happen. The team of British technicians also had arrived in India early week of July itself. That's the visual. It's being brought out from the hangar and then will prepare for the sortie.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.